This video is sponsored by Harry's. Since finding out my Audi R8 ran 70 bhp under what it should be, I've tried everything. Walnut blasting the intake, cleaning the injectors, and still it ran underpowered. I've since found an oil leak and a vacuum pipe which led to nowhere, which I've now fixed. Could this be the problem? Let's find out. 17 minutes past 6 on a Tuesday evening and an Audi R8. The things you love to see. The R8 is still underpowered and has a drastic oil leak. We think part of it is to do with the transmission. Tomorrow morning, the Audi R8 is booked in at RE Performance, which is down in Swindon, about 100 miles away from me. They are going to try and source out my power issue for the Audi R8. But for now, I need to do a transmission oil change so we can try and fix that oil leak that we have. Hopefully, this is going to go well. It's 20 past 6 tonight. We've got to leave at 6 in the morning tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Let's get on with it. New copper washer and bung is back in. There's supposed to be 4 litres of oil in the gearbox. There is definitely not 4 litres of oil in there. Anyway, time to fill it up. I think I've done that right. I guess only time will tell. See you tomorrow morning. 5 past 7 in the morning, 6 minutes past 7 in the morning. Time to go to RE Performance, but not without a cold start. Oh God. Oh my God. Now we've arrived at RE Performance in Swindon, and as you can see, there is literally a bunch of R8s. There's R8s behind me, all of which have got like crazy superchargers, turbochargers, massive wings. So we know we've came to the right place. Now the guys have literally just cleaned the back of mine because they don't want to scratch it when they get it in the ramp, and hopefully we're going to find the power loss. So I'm sure we'll get an explanation from Ricky about each of these R8s and what exactly power they're running and what exactly they've got in them. But this, talk about big wing gang, absolute monstrosity of a wing. Another R8 there, V10, another R8 there, Subaru R8, obviously another R8, RS6 as well, and obviously my R8 and a few other goodies are inside, so let's pop in. So the lads have stripped out all the spark plugs and they're about to run a compression test. First thing, that's where we're going to start, because I've noticed it's obviously burning a fair bit of oil. Fingers crossed that it's okay, and it's not that, but I have my doubts. Compression test is here. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so compression test is done and the results are in here. They're meant to read about 170 on each cylinder, and obviously if the compression is low, there's something wrong inside the cylinder, which is again a pretty drastic problem, and all of which ran not far off 170, I would say, apart from cylinder 1, which ran 130. So the lads, what they're going to do is crank over the engine because the piston's right at the top of cylinder 1, and then they're going to put a little camera in there. We're going to have a look and see if there's any sort of like scratches or gauzes into the actual cylinder, anything which could cause a problem, which would obviously result in the power loss. Well, this could be the start of bad news. Let's have a look.
Right, now just there, just come up. There you go.
That's what I saw earlier.
Yeah. Go down. See the big score. Go left a bit, Matty. You see 3 big drags There you go, and there.
So that's where I saw that. On there, look.
And what they found in cylinder 1 was a few gauses and scratches, but you won't be finding any gauses or scratches on my face thanks to Harry's. Harry's is a personal care brand that has reinvented the way you shave, helping you shave in a premium, hassle-free way. They also support great causes by giving 1% of their global sales to non-profit organisations that provide mental health care to men in need. I've been using Harry's trial set, which came with a weighted rubberised handle, a 5-blade razor cartridge, foaming shave gel, travel blade cover, and because I use my link which is in the description box below, I got a free shower gel. The coolest thing about Harry's is that it's ridiculously easy to get razor refills delivered straight to your door every few weeks. Go and get this trial set for only £3.95. A close and comfy shave your skin will thank you for. And remember to use my link in the description box below to get yourself a free shower gel as well. They also have some amazing gift sets on their site that make great stocking fillers. So thanks Harry's for sponsoring this video. Time to find out how we can fix the R8. So the verdict is the Audi R8 is in need of some little TLC, which we knew anyway. But there is a drastic oil leak still. So we're just going to investigate that further now, and then we're going to explain fully what the R8 needs to be 100% perfect. Let's check the oil leak out and then we'll go from there.
Should be an oil filter that goes in here.
And that's not there?
Yeah, and that hole should be there.
Wow. Basically this might as well be a giant hole inside the gearbox. You know, you do all these things right. Last night we drained the oil out. We put new oil back in, but if you don't know these things, like there shouldn't be a hole in the gearbox, then all that oil that I put in, that 4 litres worth of oil, which weren't cheap either, is now all over the floor from Leicester to Swindon. So, see what these guys can do, whether I can get back with some oil in, that would be nice. Yeah. So this is sort of like the gearbox filter, is that what it is? Yeah. And it's supposed to have like almost like a bung at the end. Mine didn't. Obviously, I didn't know that. And gearbox fluid was literally just, as I was pouring it in, leaking it out. But when I filled it up last night, I couldn't see any like coming out. It didn't look like it, but I don't know. I guess it just works its way out, doesn't it?
Sits in the bottom of the gearbox, and then as you've driven it, it's splashed it round and then raised the level.
That's it. It's gone. Okay, so that should wrap up today at RE Performance. We're going to head back to my unit now and we're going to explain the full sort of, well, in-depth view of exactly what is wrong with the R8 and how we're going to go about fixing it and how much it's going to cost as well. So, let's get in the car, let's head back to my unit. I'll see you guys there. And we're back. Not on my unit, but at Mallory Performance. And this is because that little vacuum pipe, which was going to the exhaust to open and close the valves, which I had a tee off somewhere, which was going to nowhere, so the actual car was losing vacuum. RE Performance reckon that the vacuum pipe could have been contributing to quite a significant power loss. Yes, not 70 brake, and they have found some pretty drastic issues with the Audi R8 engine, which we're going to go through later in the video and sort of try and work out some solutions. But I'm keen, even though I probably shouldn't, to get it on the dyno to see what the actual figures would be with that vacuum line properly plugged in. So let's get the R8 on the dyno for the 3rd run, and hopefully me and Phil can get this thing to maybe 10 or 15 brake more, fingers crossed. So listen to this, it sounds so much different. So the valves are now closed. Here's the controller. Let's open them up. And the difference in noise is so much different now. Right, before we run it, Phil's on a quick lap.
Let's get your car warmed up.
Jesus! Right, every time I get in the car with Phil on the dyno, it's bad news from our cars.
Should we go? Sure you want to run it?
Yeah, I'm doing it, come on!
You sure?
Results are coming in, Phil, come on!
Looks a little bit faster, doesn't it?
Phil says a little bit faster. If it is actually a little bit faster, that means everyone's got to click subscribe. Also, go and subscribe to Phil's channel, who does all the tuning and everything, because that means we've gained a little bit of brake just from just doing a journey and plugging in a little vacuum pipe. Here we go.
Oh, 396!
You're joking! No!
Mate,
Oh my god! So actually this video was meant to be like a disaster video, but it's actually
turned out alright.
just from one vacuum pipe that I mistakenly didn't
So you
plug in. Let's go again just to confirm things, right?
Just to make sure that it actually is.
Second running.
Hey!
Oh my god!
399.9.
Oh my god, absolute unreal news. Well, 399.9. Unfortunately, it couldn't give me 400 brake. Come on, R8. Just 0.1 more, we could have got 400 brake. But that is even when RE Performance found low compression on one cylinder, which we will have a bit of a chat about in a minute. But just shows you one mistake, one little vacuum pipe has caused that much of a power loss. Great news. Thanks Mallory Performance. Thanks RE Performance. Thank you Phil. Thank you Baz. Let's get back to my unit. Well, a lot of different emotions, ups and downs in this video. So I don't even know where to start. So RE Performance compressor tests all the cylinders. One cylinder was reading 130, which was significantly lower than the other cylinders. They also put a camera in there to see that there was some slight little scratches in the actual cylinder, which ain't gonna fix itself. But then obviously found the vacuum leak from the exhaust that I wrongly fitted, which was probably the cause of that huge power loss. Now it was running pretty much 400 brake, which is only 14 brake off, so technically the car is pretty much running what it should. For 92,000 miles, it really isn't that bad. Obviously though, the thing it comes down to is that compression on cylinder 1. Now, I've got probably 3 options about this. Option 1, to fix that compression, the engine's got to come out, and it's very expensive and time consuming as well. So option 1 would be to leave it, to carry on as we are, because really it's not really underpowered anymore. 14 bhp down, which a remap would probably push you up to the normal power. We could go along as we are and we wouldn't really notice much difference. Option 2, we fix it. Fixing it means taking the engine out, rebuilding it and putting pretty much a new block in it. I would combine with RE Performance and we'll do this together, and it'll be a nice little project, and we'll get a fresh running Audi R8 at the end of it with no issues and no problems. Problem with this, it's expensive, it's time consuming, and it's not really that exciting just putting a new engine in the R8. Option number 3. Not only do we fix it, but when me and RE Performance pop in a new engine, we strap either superchargers or turbochargers to it. We push this thing to about over 700 bhp, and we've got a pretty insane quick car. Now, I already know what you guys are going to choose, but let me know in the comment section below what you would do. Just bear in mind that turbocharging and supercharging a car is not cheap. But with help from you guys, by clicking that subscribe button and hitting the thumbs up button and grabbing yourself some merch from mattarmstrong.co.uk, we could possibly make this happen, and we could have either a supercharged or turbocharged Audi R8 V8 in hearing aid beige colour. This could be absolutely insane with help from you guys. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll keep you updated on all the builds, and we've got something special coming for you over the Christmas sort of period. Thanks for watching this video. Peace out.